So. Hello and good afternoon. It's a hot day today at Charles Abela Stadium where Malta XIII are going to be hosting University of Exeter. The teams are just walking out now. I'll go through the Maltese team. So at 1 we have Brendan Dalton. Number 2 we have Kane Tippett. Number 3 we have Kyle Goucher. Number 14 Aidan Demicole. Number 5 Jean Scola. Number 6 Josh Gatt. Number 7 Jared Samut. Number 8 Jean-Pierre Zerb. Number 9 Sean Cherkop. Number 10 Kane Demek. Number 11 Nicky Mailer. Number 12 John Micallef. Number 13 Kyle Cassar, who's the captain as well. On the interchange bench we have Kyle Micallef. Number 17 Terence Galdes. Number 15 Crispin Gauchi Pereso. Number 19 Clive Shibaras. And number 18 Ethan Schwiereb. So before I go through to the University of Exeter team, I am going off the team sheet I was given a couple of hours ago. If the numbers are incorrect, I do apologise, but like I said, I'm going from the numbers and the team sheets I was given quite a while ago. So we'll start with the backs. We have Ben Merchandani, captain. We have number 2 Joe Hammond. Number 3 Charlie Otter. Number 4 Christian Dane Small. Number 5 John McGonigal. Number 6 Tom Griffiths. Number 7 Ross Campbell. And then the forwards we have number 8 James Budding. Number 9 Dylan Jones. Number 10 Jack Turner. Number 11 Dylan Brown. Number 12 Harrison Brown. Number 13 Will Taylor. And on the interchange bench we have Lewis Wilson at 14, 15 Louis Donaldson, 16 Isaac Pierce, and the team manager is Rufus Walker. The Maltese team we have Philip Humphrey as the head coach, who currently resides in England but lived in Malta quite a number of years, and team manager Anthony Micallef. So as I said, it's a hot day here today. The boys are going to feel it, especially on the turf that we have. So here we seem to have had a minute's silence there. Looks like the teams are ready and raring to go. Like I was saying before, it was going to be a tough one for the boys. Hot weather, a few new faces. Malta have never actually faced the University of Exeter before, so it'll be a new challenge for them. So it looks like Jared Samut is going to be kicking off. Of course, Jared is a stalwart for the Malta Rugby League. He's played at the highest level. He's dual code. He's had a professional career spanning over 19 years now. The last club he played for, Keighley Cougars, where he's played 3 matches before parting ways. But big part of the Malta Rugby League, has been for many years. We hope to keep seeing him.
The numbers, that's meant to be named for.
Jared Semick for the kick-off, University of Exeter. Oh, they let it bounce. It's a good chase by the Maltese team. Sean Chirk there getting stuck in with the first tackle. They got him pinned down on the try line now. Sean Chirk getting back into the squad, playing 9 today for the first time. Good tackle there by Kane and Carl. Bit of a shaky start here for Exeter University, but a good defensive start for the Maltese team. They've gone blindside, had a few metres there. Good run by the number 4 of Exeter there. And that's the last tackle. Kicking it downfield. Brendan Dalton to receive. Good take by Brendan. Good little step there. Nice. John Micallef playing at 12 today. Good solid run by John. Plays for the Stompers Rugby League. Has represented both league and union in multiple caps. Kane Demek with a nice settler there. Kane Demek, another player who's played for many years for Malta. 10 years to be exact. Plenty of experience bringing to the squad. Bit of a slow play of the ball there. Sean Chirkott with the delivery. Carl Gauchi with the drive. Good first set there by the Maltese team. Jared to put the bomb up. So the Maltese Rugby League have a penalty. Exeter University offside. Bit of a soft penalty to give away there, especially on the last tackle. Bit more discipline is going to be needed throughout the game, especially in this heat. So Malta kick for touch on the penalty. They're going to tap it, looks like on the 20. Sean Chirkott to Jazz to Kane, he'll just take a little settler in. It's the first tackle there, held for Malta. And Jazz at the dummy half, passes to Carl, goes out the back to Josh. Good solid run there, nice little play. Jean with the ball, another, we don't want to say veteran, but he's not old enough to be a veteran yet. But he's been playing for many years, president of Malta Rugby League. I'd like to give my sincerest condolences to Jean today. His father passed away yesterday, so of course he'll be looking to have a big game. Good heart on him for stepping up and getting into the game today as well. Try there by Malta Rugby League. So we're going to get the replay. Good try there by John, just a good solid run. Took a few players of Exeter over the line with him. Good start for the Malta team. Hopefully they can keep up this momentum. In this heat they're going to have to try and keep Exeter pinned down here. Not to waste energy, keep the discipline. and just keep playing simple rugby. That's all that was. They just took the drives in, kept hold of the ball, and reaped the rewards. Jan now with the conversion attempt. Jared now with the conversion attempt. It's a good kick. Added 2 points there for the Malta Rugby team, so that's 6-0 to Malta. As I was saying, it's a good start for Malta team there. It's going to be difficult in this weather, but if they keep playing the game they started with, good solid runs, keeping hold of the ball, keep the discipline, they should be doing all right. So Exeter now are going to be kicking off to Malta. It'll be number 6, Tom Griffiths, to take the kick-off. It's quite a short pitch here at Charles Abela. If they don't get it right, then it could go dead. Good kick, down to Jared. He'll hand it off to Kane. Good solid run, bounces off one. Gets taken down by number 11, Dylan Brown. Solid run by Jan, takes 3 of them to take him down to ground. Josh with the receiver, hands it off to Nicky Mailer, who's also played a couple of games now for Malta. He represents Stompers. He's been playing league now for 2 years, but he's been playing union most of his life. He seems to enjoy the league as well. Nicky Mailer with another barging run. Look at that, great offload, unlucky. 2 in a set there, Nicky Mailer. Good little run by him, nice offload, just wasn't able to take it. Good signs though from the Malta team. Be a scrum down to Exeter University. So yeah, Nicky, first representative debut for Malta. So, good start for him. Exeter to feed the scrum. Go for a back out the play. Nice little dummy there. Good run by Ben Murtadani. Great tackle there. Fantastic covering tackle by Kane Tippett. Dylan Brown with a little run. Settler. Dylan Jones to feed. Passes wide to number 1, the captain, who puts it down in the corner. Jazz tried his best there, but he had too much space, too much room, and he manages to find the touchline. 6-4 to Malta Rugby League. Good little scrum play there by Exeter. Straight from the scrum. Nice little hook, line and sinker. Played out the back, found the gap, and took his chance. And then the person who started the move, Ben Murtadani, he finished it off with a nice try in the corner. First time the Exeter University have been down this end and threatened the Malta team defensively, and they've managed to find the way through. So hopefully they can get the defence organised and try and keep them out. Conversion attempt by Tom Griffiths, number 6, wide out on the touchline. And he just pulled it to the right. Difficult kick, first attempt. He can be forgiven for that, but hopefully he'll get another chance. So the Malta team is going to kick off to Exeter University now. The first time Exeter had the chance to threaten, and they've pierced the line, so Malta will be wary of that now, and hopefully be able to man up in defence and stop that happening from a scrum move. 60 metres away from the Maltese line, he gained a lot. He got tackled down on the 10, he had a settler, then passed out again to the left and just managed to squeeze through. Jazz now with the kick-off, kicks it left. Tom Griffiths is underneath it. Good take by him. Good chase, solid defence by the Malta team. Nicky Mailer, Sean Churcott and Kyle Kassar, both all involved in that tackle. Oh, they're showing it early. Chance in their hand there early, in their own 20, and it obviously, unfortunately, didn't pay off. Knock on. Unlucky there, Jack Turner, it looked like, with the drop ball. Very unfortunate there, but gives the Maltese team a good chance to put some more points on the board. Let's see what they can work from this scrum. Jazz is going to feed it. Looks like Josh Gatt is to the left, looking like he's going to receive it. Brendan Dalton just standing in behind, waiting for the opportunity. Chaz runs around, gives it to Josh, but he couldn't take it in. Good little take by Sam Taylor-King. Nice couple of steps. Josh Griffiths with the ball. Jack Turner took this one in. He's wrapped up by Jazz, Kane Demek, Kane Denicola and Kane Demek. That's the referee's given a penalty. Malta Rugby League team offside. This is the discipline they need to get a hold of in this heat. They don't want to be giving cheap meters away like that, especially just after conceding a try. Had a good opportunity down here, couldn't keep hold of it, and now they give a penalty away. Going to be a test now for the Maltese team, see if they can man up in the defence and keep them in their own half. Some kind of discussion going on between the players and the referee. Good shot there by the Malta team. Kane Demek, the first one in there. Kyle Kassar coming in helping him up. Nice. That was a good little dummy to the left and gone to the right. Ben Merchadani following up, going through the gap and then handing it off to Dylan Jones, who goes flying through, untouched, for the try for Exeter, straight under the sticks. Nice little planned out move. Nice little planned out move there by Exeter. Number 9, dummy to the left and then passed it to the right, firing the wide open gap straight through the middle of the Maltese defence. And the number 9 finished off what he started. Nice little move, good try there from Exeter. Ah, 6-10. 6-8. 6-8, if he kicks it, 6-10. Tom Griffiths with another attempt at goal. Should be a routine kick for him, this one, right in front of the sticks. The Maltese team really need to sort the defence out though. Got caught out again, straight through the middle. Twice the university team crossed the halfway line, and twice they've put points on the board. It's not exactly the start Malta would have wanted, but we've still got a long way to go in this game. Hopefully they can pick it up and number up get the defensive line sorted and try and fill the gaps that they're leaving at the minute. But can't take nothing away from the try. It was a good try there from Exeter. Caught Malta off guard. Jazz there just taping his boots before kick-off. Just while we're waiting, I just want to say thanks to everybody who's tuned in to the live stream, watching the game today. I know there's a couple of people from Australia watching in England. Fellow Wiganer Ben Jones, he's down at home watching the Malta team, who he played a couple of games for us at the time. A few years ago, I know he played against Wales. Jazz there to kick off. Tom Griffiths takes the ball. And I think from here I'm seeing James Buddin just got absolutely minced in defence and lost the ball. Sean Chercott takes it, passes to John. Malta team have a chance to put some more points on. Let's hope they can keep hold of the ball, put a nice little move on and cross that white line. Kane met with a little dummy, shimmy and go, little goosey. Takes the tackle. Chercott waiting behind, finds Jan, who barrels his way over and scores. Great try there, quick play the balls, good rugby league, but let's not take anything away from the massive shot that the Malta team put on to be able to force that error and be able to get the points. That's more like it. In the attack, Malta seem more than capable to be putting points on the board. It's at the minute it's just the defence. If they can get that defence right and they can keep the Exeter team pinned down and not leave any gaps, then we should be okay today. He has to take the conversion attempt again. All the lads taking on plenty of fluids. I cannot stress enough how hot it is today in Malta, so these lads will be feeling it. Plenty of fluids will be needed, hydration. Otherwise, heat stroke is definitely a factor today. Gaz lands it up and slots the 2 points. Good start today though by Kane, Dimek and Jan, the two starting props. Obviously it's going to be a lot harder for the big boys out there, but they seem to be holding up and getting stuck in. None of them taking a backward step. I don't think it'll be long before we start doing some interchanges, give these big boys a rest. That'll be a great moment for Jan, that try. As I said before, his father recently passed away, so it was a lot to ask, but he put his hand up and he was adamant on playing, and I'm sure he's done his father proud there. Good for you, Jan. Exeter Rugby League now with the kick-off. Kicks down to the left towards Jared. Routine take for Jared, pass it on to Kane, who knows only one way forward, finds his front. Goes to Carl, he'll just take the ball in. Nice settle there by Carl. Not sure if we can class Carl as a veteran yet, 'cause he's still young in age, but played a few games for Malta, been captain since 2001. Passes it on to Jan, who again makes another good run, takes two to bring him down. Good defence there from Tom Griffiths. Carl goes right, finds Jazz, Jazz dummies, gives it to Dalton. Dalton finds the net. Demi-Cola. He just takes the ball in. Wrapped up by Johnny McGonigal. Finds Jazz. Puts a high bomb to the fullback. Be a difficult take. Good contest there. Knock on by Malta, the referee's given. Be a scrum down to Exeter. Good little bomb there by Jazz. Put it between the fullback and the winger. Good chase and contest for Malta Rugby League, which is what you want. Every ball should be contested. Put pressure on the winger, but unfortunately Malta knocked the ball on. But the contest, it could have gone either way, and that could have been more points for Malta. So not sure what the ref's doing. That's a little water break. Just going to take 5 minutes now, and we'll be back shortly. Hello, welcome back. Still hot. That heat's not slowing down anytime soon. The boys are doing it tough out there today. Just while we're waiting, got a couple of represented debuts for Malta. Number one being Kane Tippett, who's playing on the wing today, his first game for Malta. We have Nicky Mailer, who I've mentioned previously. It's his debut for Malta today. Terence Galdes, his representative debut for Malta. Obviously these players, well, Terence and Nicky, they've represented the union side of things, but it's the first game playing rugby league. Crispin Peresso as well. And that's about it for the debuts for Malta. So Exeter feed the scrum. Just a little settler wrapped up by Carl and Josh. Number 9 takes the ball, little dummy scoot. Number 9 for Exeter's having a good game today. Dylan Jones and Ben Merchadani, they seem to be the standout players for Exeter this afternoon. Not a bad defensive set by Malta so far. Tom Griffiths with the ball decides not to pass it and take the ball in. Great shot. John there with a fantastic hit. Hit him with everything though. Fantastic defence there by John. Last tackle now for Exeter. Ben Merchadani puts the ball straight down to Brendan, who takes a routine take there. Passes on to Jan Scola, fastest lad in Malta. He's wrapped up by 2. Charles Gerald Otter. And who else is there? Nicky Mailer again with a strong run. Josh Gatt waiting at dummy half. Hands it on to Jean-Pierre, who again only knows one way. Leaves 2 people on the floor. Sean with a big pick and go. Great meters there made by Sean Churcott. Saw the gap, saw the markers work square, and he went for it. Good read. Kane didn't make it. Oh, nice short ball there to John. Who's still going. Good run there by Kane, and a little tip on. Carl Cassars decides to go from dummy half, but loses the ball. But it looks like the referees give a penalty. So Malta Rugby League will keep the ball. Number 9, Dylan Jones, is actually in his freshman year. Good luck to him. Having a great game so far. Harrison Brown, number 12, is the youngest on the team, youngest tourist. But he's lapping every moment of this. Take it in, young fella, enjoy it. Sean with the tap, passes to Jazz, who then gives the drop off to Jan. Putting in some work, Jan, today. Play the ball, Sean behind again, finds Jazz, goes to Nicky Mailer at the front receiver. He's wrapped up by 3. Jazz again to Kane, wrapped up again by 3. These big boys are taking it out of Exeter, I reckon. Sean goes left, takes a little dummy. Good little scoop by Sean, just short. First time he's played in that number 9 role, Sean, and I have to say he's not disappointing. He's having a cracking game there at 9. Known Sean for a long time. Been playing rugby league, represented rugby league since being 18. Back in the squad today in a brand new position, and he's taking his opportunity with both hands. Unfortunate there by Jazz, little knock on, must admit the ball wasn't the best pass. On his ankles, picking it up from the boots laces. We'll forgive you for that one, Jazz. Just a simple 1-up rugby from the scrum, held up by Brendan Dalton and Carl. Little inside ball there. Number 12, Harrison Brown, the youngest tourist. Bet he didn't appreciate that pass. Good defence by Kane. He's getting himself about today, Kane. 2 forwards to start off. Our 2 prop forwards have put in the work, they've put in the hours. They're really standing out for the Malta Rugby League today. Incorrect play of the ball. No, referee didn't see it. 5 and last. Great defence here by Malta. They've pinned the university team in their own 30. Going to need a big kick, which looks like he's skewed that a little bit. Nearly a great take. Looks like the referees give back to 1. Hang on. Bit of confusion here. See what's going on. So yeah, it was indeed the last tackle. So we'll go back to the handover. Not the best kick there by Ben Merchadani. It's the first mistake he's made all day. But good contestation. Nearly came off. But unfortunately, he just couldn't take in the ball. Simple handover on the halfway line. Terence Galdes on the pitch, one of the debut players from Malta Rugby League. Played a number of years and multiple caps in Malta Rugby Union. Well known, well loved in Malta. His first time playing rugby league here for Malta today. We have another player on the pitch. Number 15, Crispin Pereso. He's now on the field. Carl Cassar at dummy half, finds Gat, finds Mailer. He just takes the ball in. Well held by Mailer. Nothing wrong with that lad. Gone blind with Josh. Gives him a big don't argue. And Carl Gauchi over to score. Nice quick play of the ball. We've gone blind, found the numbers blind. And Josh Gatt with an acceleration of pace. Gives the big palm to one of the Exeter players and then finds Kyle on his outside, who goes over to cross the line. 16-10 to Malta. A little bit about Josh. He's represented Malta Rugby League and Union. Been playing Rugby League his whole life. He's been playing Union for 2-3 years. Special mention to Josh and Kane and Jan Scola, Brendan Dalton, who've recently just come back from Andorra after winning the silver medal. Congratulations to you lads. Quick turnaround now for the Exeter game, but doesn't seem to be slowing them down. Still getting stuck in and playing some good rugby. And Carl Gaucher, the try scorer, debuted for Malta back in 2020 against Montenegro. He's been playing league for 4 years, but obviously living in Malta, Union has always been a little bit more popular. We're hoping to change that, but for now we're working together and trying to get the best out of the players. But he's been playing Union for 8 years. He was one of the players in Andorra who won promotion to the Sevens Rugby Union. Again, congratulations to them lads. Jazz slotting the kick, makes it 18-10. A lot better from Malta since the beginning. First 10 minutes, where they're letting them 2 soft tries. But they've come over that, they've got stuck in the defence, they've sorted it out a little bit, and they've managed to reply with a couple of their own. Jazz being the leader that he is, just giving John a few pointers, helping him out, trying to get the best out of the team. But so far, John has had a fantastic game. Some good runs, some good solid tackles. Again, another bloke who has been playing for a few years. Still only a young boy. He's not that old. Still only young. Only 24. Still got a few years ahead of him. Jazz with the take. Passes to Terence Galdes. Only knows one way, straight up the jumper stuff. Good solid run there by Terence. Carl Cassar, dummy half. Finds Crispin, who's met by 3 players and drove back. Good defence there by Exeter University. Kane DeMac again with the ball, putting a shift in. Dylan Brown and Ben Murchadani with the tackle. Josh Gatt with the drop off there to Nicky Mailer again with another drive. Another lad getting through some work today. Finds Josh again, passes it to Crispin. He's getting close to finding the sideline. Stays in, keeps himself in there. Josh Cat with the kick. Good long distance kick. Exeter to run it back. Goes wide and finds. Goes wide and finds Kane Tippett and John Micallef. Solid shot there by Kane, and Terence coming over just to finish it off. Good defence so far by Malta. Knock on. The Maltese pressure is a bit too much for the University there, and they've knocked the ball on in their own 30. Another opportunity for Malta to put some more points on the board. Good pressure though by Malta defence. They've really stepped up since that first 10 minutes and shown what they're worth. Looks like Nicky Naylor is coming off for a well-deserved rest. He has really put in a shift. Definitely put in the numbers today. Deserves that rest. Jazz feeds the scrum. Little trick play, goes blind. Hands off one, gets wrapped up by the next two. Kyle Cassart, dummy half, finds Terence Galdes with another big run. Came with the ball, up the shoulder. Nice try by Kane, he deserves that. Well done, lad. Put in some big runs, some big tackles, and he's rewarded with a try. Kane recently was playing League One rugby with Cornwall. Unfortunately, Cornwall wasn't able to keep going in the league, but he's always available and ready for Malta, and he never disappoints. Always brings his A game. Jazz to line up the kick for the extra two again. And he slots it. Nice and easy kick there by Jazz. Has the extra 2 points. 24-10 to Malta. Looks like we're about 5 minutes away from half time. The boys will be praying for that. It's got to be 40 degrees in Malta. I'm not even playing and I'm dripping, so I can only imagine how these players are feeling. Someone turn the AC on. Could do with some fresh air. Which way are the Exeter's going to go this time? Are they going to look for Terence coming off the back fence or Crispin? Just waiting on a ball. Now we can kick off. Looks like they might be going right this time. Straight towards Jan Scola. Puts the burners on. Runs straight into some solid defence from Harrison Brown. And Sam Taylor coming over to help. Crispin there with a strong run. Kyle Cassar taking over at dummy half, it seems. Quick pick up and scoot. Some nice meters made there by the captain. Josh Gatt behind, finding Carl Mikolev. Crispin with his second drive of the 6. Last tackle, Jazz puts in a little dink. Playing a bit of football there, but Exeter have the ball. Good try, a good drive there by Gerald Otter. Terence wrapping him up. Need to be careful. Flat ball to say the least, that. Taken in by Sam Taylor-King. Not quite sure. Looks like a penalty. Forward pass. Not too sure what the referee's given though. That ball did look flat to say the least. It could be the forward pass. Malta with the feed. Just a little break in play. Looks like Jazz has a problem with his boots. I'll give the boys a well-earned rest. Quick couple of minutes to get the breath in. I'd say cool down, but there's no hiding this sun today. (24-10) to Malta. It's been a tough one, but they seemed to find the groove in this last 25-30 minutes. Bit of a slow start, good couple of tries, but then letting a couple as well. But it seems like they've got their act together in the defensive department. Managed to keep the players out from Exeter. Jazz passes on to Dalton, who finds the outside. Kane Tippett picks it up and go. Finds the outside, but is wrapped up by the ball second rows, Dylan Brown and Harrison Brown. Terence Galdes there with the big drive, takes 3 to bring him down. Kane Demek, little show and go, puts the bumpers up. Kyle goes right, finds Jazz, dummies the drop off to Terence, finds Aidan Demikola, another dummy, decides to keep hold of it, take the ball. 5 and last there for Malta Rugby League team. Kyle will be finding Jazz. What kick has he got up his sleeve here? And they're going wide. Price found Josh. Nice, good draw. Fantastic play there. Dummied, found Josh, found Kyle, and then found Jan Scully in the corner. Great little work move that. Everybody was expecting the kick, but Jazz had other ideas. Definitely on, and they found the wingman on the edge to put the ball down to make it another 4 points for Malta. Malta have definitely took this game by the scruff of the neck now. Definitely into a rhythm. They've muscled up in defence, finding the right passes, the right kicks, and they managed to cross over that white line near enough every time they have the ball. Exeter need to find that bit of energy to try and keep Malta out. Got to be tough for them though. Coming over from England in this sun, playing a 80-minute rugby league match, which those of you who played rugby league before know it's a demanding sport as it is, without the sun beaming down on you. but it's got to be close to half time now, and hopefully Exeter can get a rest, get in the shade, take on some fluids, and come back fighting the second half. Jazz to line up the kick from the touch. And he just pulled it to the right. That's the first kick he's missed all day, that. But it was out wide. Seems to be having trouble with his boots, but doesn't stop him from playing his best rugby. Been in the middle as a leader again today for these young lads. Ordered them around the pitch, and from that last try that Malta scored, fantastic double dummy to find a wide pass to Josh, and then Kyle Goucher then finds Jan on the outside. But yeah, great first half there by the Malta Rugby League team, and hopefully, like I said, the Exeter team can take in some breaths and come back fighting in the second. So, for those who are concerned for me on the YouTube, rest assured, I'm not being held hostage. I'm just from Wigan, and we're known for pies, not emotions. I'm trying to concentrate. It's not easy up here. I know the players are doing it tough down there on the pitch, but I'm sat on a tin roof trying to concentrate on everything that's going on. I don't really have replays, so I'm just trying to go from it, and yeah. So apologies for those who want to show more emotion. I will try, but I am doing my best and I'm not professional. But yeah, we're about to kick off again. Exeter to kick, Malta to receive, goes to the left, finds Jazz, who in turn finds Terence, who just goes straight up forward, drops the ball. Not a great start there by Malta Rugby League. First after kick-off, Terence drops it, but got to show some rigour now in defence and try and hold Exeter out. But hopefully Exeter, they can take the chance and get over the line for a few points. So Exeter have the scrum feed. Around 20 metres away from the Maltese line. Let's see what they can put on here. Nice little bite through the back. Long ball over to the winger. Finds the floor. Wrapped up by Jan Scola. And Exeter made the mistake. It's gone backwards. Play on there for Exeter. Good defence so far from Malta. Looks like a planned move coming now from Exeter University. Goes out the back again. But interception from Jared. Can he go all the way? Being chased down hard. Oh, tries to find the inside offload, but couldn't stick. And Exeter have it back on their own 40. Made a nice little break there down the blind side. But unfortunately he's given the forward pass. It's unlucky that. Good play there down the blind side. Nice little run. But unfortunately the pass was forward. If I can see from here, it was number 2, Joe Hammond with the break. Malta will feed the scrum, 30 metres on their own 30. Jazz to feed. Kyle passes it out. Finds Aiden. Demikola. He just takes a settler in. Josh finds Goucher, gives the inside ball back to Dalton, who's wrapped up by 3 players. Crispin with a strong drive. 3 to take him down. See, there was Louis Donaldson involved there. And Tom Griffiths. Make a left with another strong drive. Tackled on his halfway line. Kyle finds Jazz. Jazz goes out the back to Dalton. Finds Aiden on the wing. But unfortunately the pass, just couldn't finish it off the pass. Exeter have the ball back. Good defence there by Terence. Left him on the floor. Good inside ball there to find the number 2, Joe Hammond. Good shot again by Kane Demek. Go at the back.
Nice, guys.
Number 11, Dylan Brown, decides to take the ball in. Looks like the captain is playing the dummy half role again now at the minute. Little chip over the top. Dalton found it. Good chase by Exeter. They managed to trap Dalton in his own in goal via dropout. Exeter to get the ball back. Good little play there. Nice little chip over the top. Fantastic chase. Managed to pin Brendan Dalton into the in goal, and they'll receive the ball back. Hopefully this is the opportunity they need to put some more points on. Come back out of the second half, raring to go Exeter. Whoever did the team talk must have done a good job. Jared Samut to take the drop out. Goes short. Goes the 10, but Exeter have it covered. Nice trick play by Jazz, but it didn't come off. Nice little show and go there by the captain, Ben Merchidani. Number 11, Dylan Brown, with another strong carrier. The captain at the dummy half again. Goes left. Great little try there by Tom Griffiths. Received the ball, showed the dummy, and went on his own. And he managed to get over the white line. Good try by Exeter. I did say they needed to come back out raw in the second half, and they've definitely done that. They brought it to the Maltese team in the second half, and they managed to get over the scoreline early. That'll boost the confidence. Looks like the captain's going to be taking the conversion. Just to the left of the post. Another 2 points there by Exeter University. Nice conversion by the captain. Hopefully that's the boost they needed. Malta Rugby League will be doing the kick-off, and hopefully Exeter University can build on that try, complete the set of 6, and if they don't score, at least put it in the corner and pile some pressure on Malta. Try and keep them pinned and keep the pressure on. Jared Samut with the kick-off. Goes right. Nice clean take there. Nice take by the number 8, James Buddin, current club captain. Griffiths with the ball, finds a short ball to the number 10, Jack Turner. If I'm reading this right, nickname Maui. Looks like a possible knock-on. That's unfortunate, that, for Exeter. Not what you need, a mistake after a try. But if they can build on the try and at least try and keep Malta out this set of 6, try and not give them any more points. Still plenty of time left to come back. Josh got to feed. Kyle Gassar finds Josh again, in turn finds Jazz. That looked a bit suspect. It was as well. Jazz throwing the forward pass there to Aidan. let off there by the Exeter team. Malta couldn't take the opportunity, but at least the Exeter have the ball back and the mistake is forgotten about now. Looks like there's a water break. Take a quick 5 minutes and we'll be back shortly. Welcome back. Well-earned water break for both teams. If you look very closely, you'll see that the Maltese team have started to blend into the kits. It's that hot. I know I'm going to have a good farmer's tan by the end of this. But as the previous play, the Exeter University dropped the ball. First, second tackle after the kick-off after a try, but fortunately the Maltese team also made a mistake, so Exeter have the scrum feed in their own 20. Let's see what they can do from here. They've worked with a couple of nice short plays on the blind side. Doesn't look like there's much room on that side from this scrum, but hopefully they can keep the ball, like I said, and complete the set of 6 and pin the Maltese back and try and get up the field. Scrum feed, little short ball. So if I'm not mistaken, how it not. Nice little drop off there by Joe Hammond. Inside ball wasn't taken, but what a shot from Josh Gatt. Kyle Cassar takes the ball after the mistake. Looking blind, forcing too many passes. Jan Scully takes the tackle. Kane Demikali there with another dummy, little show and go. Didn't make much yards. Maltese 20 out. Kyle goes blind, takes a quick scoot, a quick dummy. Jan Scully to play the ball, finds Kyle. A few little gooses and decides to take the ball himself. Last tackle for the Maltese team, see what pressure they can build here. decide to go for it. Jazz then puts the chip in the corner. Looks like two people went for the same ball for Exeter, got a bit confused, took each other out, and looks like Kane Tippett managed to place the ball down in the corner. Bit of a scruffy one, but the Maltese team managed to put another 4 points on the board. No communication, it looked like there. Little chip over the top and two players went for the same ball. Both missed it, but the Maltese winger was able to take his chance and dive on it for the extra 4 points. Jared Samuk will again attempt the conversion from his far right. He lines it up. Usual routine. And he pushes it left to the post. So it's 32-16 to Malta. Still plenty of time left for the Exeter team. Looks like they've got some pace on the wings, if they could just utilise that. Looks like they've got some pace on the wings. If they can only get the ball out and utilise it, could possibly make an extra few metres. Seems like an attack a little bit bunched up. Just need to spread out a little bit, use the width of the pitch. Try and catch the Maltese out on the wings. But Exeter to kick off again. Looks like he could possibly be going left this time. Finds Jazz. Looks like Clive Shibaras is on the pitch now, takes the first drive from the kickoff. Complaining to the ref, just needs to get on with it. Good defence here by Exeter so far. Forward pass. Good pressure defence there by Exeter. Good chase, good tackle, and forced a mistake from the Malta team. Good position here, 20 metres out. Let's hope they can group together and try and put on something and get some points on. Number 2, Joe Hammond, looks like he's going to feed the scrum. Number 9, Dylan Jones, passes it out the back. Little show and go there, nice little individual run. Number 9 with the dummy, tries to go himself. Held up there by Malta. We go left. Find this big bullet pass. Trying to take the shortcut instead of working the move, drawing the man. Went for the big Hail Mary to the wing, and unfortunately it didn't come off. Number 14 was wide open on this right hand side, but they didn't see it, they couldn't get the ball out to him. Number 14, Lewis Wilson, that is. I'm guessing, I hope I'm right with that, because he's playing wing, but my information says replacement prop forward, so if that's wrong, I do apologise. Jared to feed the scrum on the 20. Finds Josh. Kyle Gauchi with a little settling run. Makes 5 metres or so until he's wrapped up by 3. Again, good pressure defence there by Exeter. Keeping them pinned down in the half so far. John with the ball. Breaks one tackle. Couldn't get away from Will Taylor. Josh Gap finds Carl Gauchi. Inside ball to Brendan Dalton, who finds a gap. He's got support either side, decides to take it himself. Good tackle there by the captain. That tackle needed to be made. Defensive line set. Jazz with the ball, finds Kane, who shows a dummy and goes straight through the gap on the right side. Good break there by Malta. Nice little run by Brendan. He had support either side, didn't find them. Good tackle though by number 1, Ben Merchadani, but unfortunately there was gaps on the right side, on the left-hand side of the Exeter's defence, and Kane saw that with the experience he has. And he took his opportunity and places the ball down. Jared Sabuk will again attempt the kick at goal. Same place virtually from his last attempt. Hopefully he's found his direction and he can slot this one over. Lines it up again. Little quick two-step. And this time it's good. He's obviously got his bearings on that side now and he's managed to slot that one over. So it's 38-16 now to Malta. Unfortunate though, like Brendan, he's got pace, he found the gap. Again, great covering tackle by the number 1, but it just wasn't enough time for them to set the defence on that left-hand side to stop Kane Demek. Number 9, Dylan Jones, take the kick off. Looks like he's going left again. Finds Jazz, finds Clive. Good shot. Great shot there by Exeter. Number 13, Will Taylor involved. Couldn't see the other number, but either way, credit to them two. What a shot that was. Great defence so far by Exeter. Good pressure, good line speed. Keeping the Maltese pinned down. Fantastic effort. Kane with the ball. Little step, but he's held up. That's the 4th, I think, and they're still pinned down in their own half. Much better by Exeter here. Jazz with the early one. Number 2, Joe Hammond with the ball. Stepped on the outside of Gat. Not the best chase, not the best at all. Josh Gat was on his own then. Made plenty of metres there, number 2. Good little run there. Managed to catch him now on his 40. 15, Louis Donaldson with the ball. We go back to this blind side, back on the quick inside ball. Shirley Otter takes the ball in, captain number 1, Little Gooser. Finds 6 on his left. Tom Griffiths. Going wide to the left. Good set there by the Exeter Rugby League. Completing the set, putting a good kick now. Big chase. And try and keep the Maltese pinned down again, like they did the last set. Nice kick, good chase. Shan Scully receives it, but again, good defence by Exeter. Dalton with the pick and go from the dummy half. He's found a gap. He's away. He's away. Good run by Dalton. Oh, man, the offfield. What an offload. What a run. Well worked try by Dalton there. Picked it up from the dummy half on the second tackle. Went blind, through the dummy, found the gap, raced downfield, and Jan Scola on his left. Good support play there by Jan. Good covering tackle on Dalton, but with Jan there in support, there was nothing that the Exeter team could do. Looks like Clive's coming off for a rest. Nicky Mailer will make his return to the pitch. Sean Churcott back on the pitch now as well. Terence Galdes come off for a rest. Trying to see who else. Looks like Jan's back on the pitch now as well. Jared lines it up from the left-hand side this time. Just pushes it left to the post. 42-16 to Malta. I mean, this heat is... It's just overbearing, so we can be... It's just overbearing, so we can feel for the Exeter lads coming over, used to that English weather. Still doing it tough. Some good plays, still some good defence. That was just a quick little dummy by Brendan, and he has the pace to get around the player. But yeah, it is a hot one out here today. So it looks like they're having another water break. just had a water break again, but as I've mentioned, it's boiling, so they can be forgiven for taking these water breaks because I'm not even doing anything. I'm just sat on a tin roof and my legs are like Chinese drumsticks. Right, it is really hot. It's too much. So it looks like some of the Exeter players have applied some sun cream as well. Smart idea. But yeah, these water breaks are really needed. For those of you who are not here and watching it online, I couldn't even imagine I can't even explain how hot it is in Malta at the minute. And this is an AstroTurf pitch as well, so you have the black rubber. It's an AstroTurf pitch as well, so it's black rubber, which, as those of you who have played on AstroTurf, it radiates the heat and makes things 10 times worse. So yeah, water breaks are really needed. I know it's a bit of a pain sitting there waiting for the game to stop and start, but player welfare is important. Looks like Exeter are going to do the kick-off. Number 9, Dylan Jones, to take the kick-off again. Going to the left. Jazz takes it, hands it to Nicky. He runs straight and hard, nice and forward. Wrapped up on his 30. Jan with the ball. Barrels his way through 2 players, wrapped up by the 3rd. Quick play of the balls, good little set here by Malta, nearly a mistake there. Not the best pass from Dunny Half, but Kay managed to keep hold of it. Sean with a pick and go. Number 15, Louis Donaldson, and number 6, Sean Griffiths, wrap him up. Sean at dummy half, looking for Josh Gatt. Hooks the bomb up. Finds number 7, Ross Campbell at the back. Takes it in, met by Sean Cherkoff and Josh Gatt. Wrapped up around the 40. Not the pass that was needed. Launched it at the prop forward then. And he just wasn't able to take it. Knock on from Exeter. No advantage. Malta will feed the scrum. Looks like Josh Gatt is going to feed. Jazz to the right, Dalton to the left. It's gone right to Jazz. Finds Kyle Cassar on a flat ball. Wrapped up there by number 9, Dylan Jones. Jazz at dummy half. Finds John. Wrapped up by Griffiths. And Dylan Brown. Little drop off there to Mailer. Malta on the 10. Go left to Jazz. Drop off dummy to Kane. Finds Josh Gatt on a flat ball. He barrels his way forward to score the try. Bumped off 1, 2, 3 players and finds the try line 20 metres away from the post. Not the best defence. All started from the mistake. Wasn't the pass that the prop forward was going to thank him for. A bullet pass straight to him. Couldn't keep hold of it. Give Malta the opportunity, and Josh Gatt manages to finish it. Jared Samut will attempt the kick. A little bit close to the post of the previous one. Should be a routine kick for him. Jared lines it up. And slots it straight through the middle. 48-16 to Malta. Not sure how much time's left. We have one number and somebody else has another, I'm guessing, with all the water breaks. Not sure exactly how much time left, but I'm going to say 10-15 minutes roughly. Still plenty of time for Exeter to pick themselves up and at least put some points on the board. I think the game's gone now. I think Malta will come away with the win this afternoon. But at least Exeter can muscle up and try and get a few points and at least keep their heads up, keep going and keep giving it to the Maltese team. Kick off again to the left. Jazz to take, finds Naylor again, who just goes straight and hard, nice and forward, but is met by 3 Exeter players. Good line speed there, but Jean with a good strong run. Quick play of the ball, Sean picks it up, passes it to Kane, takes the ball. Jazz drops it off again to Jean-Pierre Zarb. Another strong run. Takes 3 to bring him down again. Another quick play of the ball. Josh Cat finds Gauchi wide on the left, finds Dalton, throws a dummy. Little pass down to Sean Scola. Dalton did well to keep hold of that then. Nice little move there. Good covering defence by Exeter. Josh Cat with the ball. Wide pass to Jazz. Throws a long pass to the right but finds no one. Good few little steps there by Kane Tippett, but the referee has blown a forward pass maybe. Not sure what that signal was. Exeter to play the ball on the 20. Nice little run there by number 4. Christian Dane Small, but wasn't able to keep hold of the ball and Malta had the ball back. Around 20 metres out. This is where Exeter really need to muscle up. Jazz with the ball, finds John, comes back towards the middle. Wrapped up by 3. Knock on. That was definitely a knock on, not sure what happened there. Referee players play on. Jean with the ball, struggling to get him down. Sean goes right, finds Jazz again, inside ball to Kane, who finds the gap and places the ball down 10 metres to the right of the post. Bit unlucky there, Exeter. From what I could see, that was definitely a knock on there by the Maltese team. Either wasn't seen or the referee wasn't sure what went on. But unlucky, unfortunate from the Exeter team to not receive that call. But then, with Malta playing as well as they are, little inside ball from Jazz to find Kane, who then exactly finds a gap and is able to score another try. This one's to the right of the post. And Jazz slots it again. It's another 2 points, which makes it 54-16 to Malta. Looks like we're having another water break, so yeah, we're back in 5. Welcome back again. I'm guessing that'll be the last water break before the end of the game. I just want to reiterate, I do apologise if I've got names wrong. I'm going off the names I've got in front of me on the team sheet, but it's normal for players to swap numbers, and I was given this team sheet well before kick-off. I've tried to get numbers right and names right, but if I've got them wrong, I do apologise. Not my intention. Little short kick-off there by Exeter. Caught the Maltese team out. And they've regathered. Good play there. Ben Murchadani then with the pick-up from the kick-off. Nice little inside ball. For number 13, Will Taylor. Goes left. Number 1 follows it round, finds 5, doesn't find 5. Nice little play there, nice little move. Number 1, picking from dummy half, passing, running around, trying to find the man on the outside, but just couldn't find him. Unlucky there, but there's no need to rush. I think that was only the second or third play. Could have took the time with it a little bit. I know the scoreboard's a little bit against them, like, but that last pass wasn't on. But let's hope they can number up in defence now and keep the Maltese team pinned down and get another opportunity near to the try line. Malta to feed the scrum. Passed out the back to Kane Tippett on the wing. Good defence, backed up by 3. You can see 6, Tom Griffiths, and 4, I'm not even going to say because somebody laughed. I'm guessing that's not the right name for number 4. Sean finds Josh Gatt. Nice big run there by Crispin. Nice little settler by Sean there from the dummy. Josh got to play the ball. Goes right to Kane. He just decides to take it in, showing it to Jan, but decided against giving it to him. Cherkop goes right. Jazz puts up the bomb. Swobbling all over the place. Great take though. Great take by number 2, Joe Hammond. Good chase by the Malta team. But what a take. That ball was going everywhere, wobbling all over the place. Number 4 with a great run again. Fantastic run there by number 4. Got Exeter out of the trouble a little bit there. Number 1 had no one to pass to then. No support runner, so he decided to take it himself. 6 with the show. Flat ball. Oh, he just couldn't keep hold of it. It was on, it was through, but just couldn't keep the ball, couldn't make it stick. Unlucky though. Good little play. Nice ball, nice line running. Unfortunate the ball couldn't stick. Malta Rugby League with the foot scrum feed. Jazz wraps around, finds Josh Gatt, goes out the back to Dalton, but it finds the ground. Not the best pass there. Sean Scully with the ball. Stepping, dodging and diving, but got nowhere and wrapped up by 2 extra players. Jan with a little step, bumping. Malta come blind, find Naylor. Inconsistent, keeping hold of the ball. He's taking the drive. Jan goes right, finds Jan. Inside ball to Jan, well kept hold. Good defence all by Exeter. Another bad pass there by the Malta Rugby League, number 1. Merchadani kicks it forward. Keeps kicking it forward. Jan Scully covering, manages to pick up the ball, found a few gaps. Good cover there by Jan Scully. Unlucky there, number 1, Merchadana. Dribbled it that 1 minute too many times and give Malta the opportunity to chase back and cover the ball. But nearly there with the knock on. Managed to get the ball back in Maltese half. Just need to not panic now and make the most of this opportunity. Louis Donaldson with the drive. Go left. Number 11 decides to keep hold of the ball. Dylan Brown. Number 13, Will Taylor, goes left from the dummy half, gets wrapped up. Nice little grubber there by Merchadana in the corner, but it goes dead. Well shepherded there by Kane Tippett. Nice idea. Kick was just a little bit too strong. Malta will tap it on the 20. Josh Cat taps it, gives it to Pierre Zab, who again just goes straight forward into the defence. Quick play of the ball to Sean. Kane Demek with the inside ball there to Josh Cat. Good support play, good little ball. Unlucky. Unlucky there. Number 2 tried his hardest, but couldn't wrap his hands around. Good try there by Malta. Caught him off guard, the little inside ball, and Josh Gat with the pace and the power just managed to get round number 2, Joe Hammond, and put the ball down under the sticks. Nice easy kick there by Jan for Jared Samut to finish off the game. Well, that's full time. I want to thank you all again for being concerned for my well-being, but I'm perfectly fine, apart from this heat and melting away. But good game of rugby, bit of a walk away for the Malta team, but thank you to Exeter for coming over and giving the game, and I've enjoyed myself being here, and I hope you lot have too. But that's it from Charles Abela Stadium. Until next time, thank you very much.